Hey, my name is Sara Lyn and I welcome you here on the mat and on my YouTube channel for this intermediate full body power yoga flow. If you haven't done so yet, please do not forget to subscribe this channel so that we can flow more often together, and do not forget to leave your thumb up if you liked this one. For now, let's start in Baddha Konasana, butterfly position. So bring the outer edges of your feet together and then roll your shoulders away from the ears. Take a big inhale to lift the chest and the crown of your head. And as you exhale, round through the spine and lean a bit back towards your hips. Again, inhale to open up your chest. Exhale to round through your spine. A couple of times, simultaneously breathing and moving through your spine. Feel that beautiful opening of your hips. And then open up your feet towards the top of your mat. Make sure that you have some space behind you, and then lift your legs up to boat pose. Feeling that stability of your core, of your pelvis. Inhale once again, and then exhale to bring your feet down and roll yourself into your mat. Grabbing both of your knees and begin to circle your hips. Open them up wide as you inhale, and as you exhale, bring them back in. Good. Now place that right foot on top of your left thigh for a figure four position. Just quickly interlace the fingers behind that left thigh, pulling those legs closer. And then place your hands next to your hips and push that left heel towards the ceiling. Bring it down. 2 more. Kick it up high and bring it down. Really try to lift your hips from your pelvic floor muscles. And then swing yourself all the way up. Place that foot in front of you. Lift your chest once again. Big inhale to open, and as you exhale, push your hips up high once again, feeling that beautiful stretch along your hip as well. Nice. Then slowly release. Find your way back into balance and into boat pose. Lift your toes. Maybe you like to stretch out through the legs this time. Big inhale here. And exhale to roll yourself all the way down into the mat again. Circle your legs once again. Open, inhale. Exhale to bring them close. Good. Now place that left ankle on top of your right thigh, interlacing your fingers for a figure four stretch. And then release to bring your hands next to your body. Kicking that right heel all the way up. Lift your hips and back down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Use your pelvic floor muscles next time to find your way back into seated. Open up your chest as you inhale. Posture up. Exhale to lift your hips up high, opening through the hip as well. Beautiful big inhale here. Exhale, find your way back into the mat. Swing your legs all the way to the back into a tabletop position. For some cat-cow movements, inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, round the whole spine. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round through the whole back. Pushing your shoulder blades up towards the sky. And then walk your feet back next time, coming into your first solid plank. Inhale here. Exhale to shift your tailbone up into your first downward facing dog. Shake off your head, stretch it all out. Bend one leg at a time, walking the dog. Stretching through the whole back of your body. And then roll onto your tippy toes. Lift your heels and vertebrae by vertebrae find your way back into a plank. Solid plank. Inhale. Exhale, knee, chest, chin into the mat. Inhale into a cobra, shoulders roll away from the ears. Exhale to sit back into a child's pose. From here through a plank back into a downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Exhale out through the mouth. And then bring your knees down into the ground, back to a tabletop position. Now stretch your left leg to the back. Lift your right arm to the front and find into balance. Shoulders and hips in one line, core engaged, bring the navel, inhale. Exhale, step that foot back and then lift your right leg to the top into a three-legged dog. Big inhale here. As you exhale, bring that upper knee towards the left elbow. Inhale back up, three-legged dog. Exhale to the right elbow now. Inhale, stretch it all up. Exhale, cross over to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to the right. One more time like this. Inhale up. And exhale, step that foot in between your hands for a lunge pose. Beautiful. Lift your upper body up, high lunge. Open up your chest, really wide, inhale. Small back bend if you like. Exhale to circle your arms to the front and then find your way back into balanced warrior 3. Lifting your back leg up high, bringing your hands in front of your chest, level your hips, and then bring that back foot all the way to the front. Squeeze your inner thighs together into your chair pose and then twist it to the right side. So hug that left elbow to the outside of your right leg. Sit deeper if you can. One more big breath and then gaze down so that you can step that left foot back again. Twisted lunge. Nice. Now place that left hand to the floor. Lift your right arm to the top. Big inhale here. Circle that upper arm to the front. Exhale. Find your way back into that high lunge, just like before. Inhale to open, this time into a warrior 2. Keeping that front leg nice and strong, those back toes grounded, and then bring it back into reverse. Big inhale into the right side of your body. Exhale to circle your arms all the way down into the mat. Level your hips and step it back into down dog. Beautiful. Big inhale. And exhale. Now roll back onto your tippies into a plank. Chaturanga down into the mat. Lift your chest up, cobra or up dog, lifting your thighs. Exhale back into down dog. Release the sides of your neck. Then bring your knees back down into tabletop for that other side. Let's stretch out through the right leg. Lift your left arm to the top. Inhale here for balance. Navel in and up towards the spine. And then exhale to place your hand and your toes back down. Push that left leg to the back now into a three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring that knee, cross over to the right elbow. Inhale to the back. Exhale to the left elbow. Again, inhale, bring it up. Exhale now to the left elbow. Inhale up, exhale, cross over to the right elbow. Beautiful. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot in between your hands this time for a lunge. Lift that upper body up. Slight opening of your chest. Keep your core engaged. Big inhale. Exhale, circle your arms to the front. Hands into prayer position. Lift that back leg up. Warrior 3. Just like before in your tabletop, keep your hips leveled. And then bring that back leg to the front into chair pose. Squeeze your inner thigh so that you can twist it to the left this time, hugging that elbow close to the thigh. Sit back deeper. Inhale once again. Exhale, gaze back down and step that right foot to the back twisted lunge. Squeeze it from the core. Inhale. Exhale to place that right hand down to the mat. Lift your left arm to the top. Circle that arm towards the front. Lift it up into high lunge and then back into warrior 2. Prepare for reverse. Big inhale to bend towards the right, opening the left side of your body. And then exhale, circle your arms down into the mat. And this time step it into a forward fold, so to the top of your mat. Maybe hug those legs closer for a nice stretch along your hamstrings. And then lift your chest, stretch out through the spine. Inhale, exhale, bring it back down into forward fold. Next time, lift your spine up, sit back into that chair pose once again. But this time, we're going to bring the hands back into prayer position. Stretch out through your legs. Lift your left leg to the top. Flex that upper foot. And then slowly find your way back into Balanced Warrior 3. Kick that heel away from you. Step it here onto your toes, high lunge. Lift your arms, your chest, big inhale. Like before, exhale, Warrior 2. Lean back, reverse, inhale. This time, find your way back onto that standing leg, front leg. Lift that back leg up into Adha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Kick that back heel away from you, shoulders in one line. Find your balance, good. And then step it back to the front into chair pose. Nice. This time, bring your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Sit back deeper for temple pose. Remember that figure 4 shape in your legs. And if you can and if you like to challenge yourself a bit more, try to twist back to the right side, hugging that elbow into that upper foot. Beautiful. Sit back deeper. And then let's meet back in center, stepping that left foot next to the right. Take a breath here. Roll your shoulders down, inhale, exhale. Prepare for the other side now. Sit back into your chair pose, inhale, exhale, hands into prayer. Lift your right knee to the top, hips stay leveled. Keep your core engaged by slightly bending that standing leg and kick that right leg to the back. Flex that foot and then step onto your toes. High lunge, inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, open up into Warrior 2 to the right side. Lean back into reverse, inhale. And exhale, find your way back to the top of your mat into a half moon pose on your left side. Keep that foot where it is. Keep pushing into that back heel. Find your balance, open up through your chest, inhale. Exhale, step it back into chair pose just for a moment and then lift that right ankle on top of your left thigh. Temple pose. Sit back deeper here, or if you like, hug that left elbow to that left foot. Twisting deeper from your core, sitting back deeper into your hips. Big inhale. Nice. Exhale, step it back to the top of your mat. Relax your shoulders, side all out. And then cross your thumbs in front of your chest. Open up into a slight back bend. Inhale to lift your arms. Exhale to sit back into chair pose. This time open up into cactus shape. And interlace your fingers behind so that you can find into this forward fold variation, shaking of that head, lifting your arms towards the top of your mat. Big inhale here. Exhale to release your arms, walk your feet to the sides and sit back into Malasana Yogi Squat. Find that length in your spine, just like in the beginning. Lifting the chest and the crown of your head, big inhale. Slightly squeezing those knees towards the back. Exhale, opening the hips. Beautiful. Then round your back, find your way into seated, just like we started in our boat pose. If you like, you can grab your big toes now. Try to stretch out through the legs and the spine as well. Lift your chest, big inhale. Find your variation. Exhale to find your way back into the mat. Beautiful. Now lift your arms all the way overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Push your hips up high into bridge pose. Keep your hips leveled, your feet parallel. And then bring your shoulders closer, interlace your fingers once again. And try to Push your hips even higher. Keeping that neck nice and long. Big inhale into your chest, your ribs, lifting the hips, using the power of your legs. And then slowly release your arms all the way overhead. Roll onto your tippies and roll that spine back into the ground. Bring your knees in. Just a moment to circle those hips out again. Massaging the lower back into the mat. Good work. Then grab the outer edges of your feet once again. Find your way into your final happy baby pose. Lifting the soles of your feet up towards the sky. Inhale, spine nice and long. Exhale, pull those outer edges of your feet down towards the ground. One more big breath, and then release your legs to the front corners of the mat, keeping your palms open for your Savasana, your final resting pose. Closing the eyes, taking another big inhale into your chest, your side ribs, your belly. Exhale out through the mouth, releasing any tension in your jaw, your face, your whole body and your mind. Just for a moment, take that rest. And then slowly begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Deepen your breath, maybe stretching your arms overhead. And roll onto your side, sensing your energy, your pulse, that life within you. And then come back into seated, cross your legs, connecting index finger and thumb. Eyes still closed, big inhale, feel that connection. Exhale, release your shoulders. And then open up your arms towards the sides, big inhale here. Exhale to bring your hands in front of your heart, bowing down, saying thanks to yourself, showing up here today. And then thank you so much for joining me for this Power Yoga Flow. I hope you enjoyed it. So do not forget to leave your thumb up and subscribe the channel so that I can see you next time here.